So Mehdi Hasan did a Jubilee debate where he was surrounded by 20 far-right conservatives. I think it's too kind to just call them far-right conservatives, and you'll see why in a minute. But this is reminiscent, of course, of Sam Seder doing this. And look, I have to say, I'm sort of torn on the value of what went down here. I'm not like, I understand from Mehdi's perspective, I understand and I agree with him doing it. From Sam's perspective, same thing. I agree. I get it. But just the company Jubilee, like what they're doing here is the worst possible example of like low IQ engagement slop, which helps, I think, feed political radicalization and really boils down everything to its like most pathetic and over-the-top caricature, right? And so I don't know if this is having a positive effect, bro. I mean, it might have a positive effect from the standpoint that, you know, Mehdi absolutely crushes these people and Sam Seder absolutely crushes these people. Like, when Sam went and did it, you had Republicans online claiming Sam is one of their own because he kept owning the people around him, but they didn't realize that Sam was the lefty and that he was owning the conservatives. They just thought, well, this guy's the most correct, so he must be right-wing, right? So, like, part of me gets it, and I love Mehdi and I love Sam, and I love the content that comes out of it. But the other part of me is like, man, Jubilee knows that they're, if anything, they're like making the public dialogue worse, making the discourse worse. You know, basically exposing these far-right freaks to other far-right freaks, and it almost gives them a license to be as stupid and as insane as the people that you're about to see. So anyway, let me show you some of the clips that we got here. Let's start with this one.
Quite frankly, if Trump is anti-Constitution, good, and I think he should go further.
So this is wonderfully revealing of the modern conservative mindset, so I appreciate you spelling it out so openly. Just checking, do you support the Second Amendment?
I do.
Okay, surprise, I was shocked to hear that. I'm saying that Donald Trump is defying the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the 14th Amendment. He's thinking of defying the 12th and 22nd Amendments. You're saying you don't care about the Constitution, but actually you do because you quite like the Second Amendment. You just don't like the bits that you disagree with. Can I just be clear on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm more than willing to amend it and include
whenever
the
it's in
Second
your
Amendment.
favor.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can Democrats do the same when they're in office?
No, absolutely not. Because
So you don't
it's a
believe in
friend enemy.
democracy?
No, I don't. Absolutely not.
What do you believe in?
Autocracy.
A little bit more than a far-right Republican.
Hey, what can I say?
I think you could say I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am. Absolutely.
I'm just checking who's clapping just to get my set of where everyone is on this.
Bro, this is what's happened. This is what's happened. We have, doors are open that have never been open until recently, right? Like post-World War II, everybody understood, hey, those motherfuckers that your grandfather was, I don't know why I just got the chills. Those motherfuckers that your grandpa was just murdering, yeah, they're bad guys. They're evil. The ones that had the gas chambers, the ones that had the concentration camps, the ones that mass murdered millions of people, the ones that tried to conquer territory and expand, yeah, they're the assholes. The one who believed in a eugenics racial hierarchy where they would like put to death people who were disabled, had some sort of a disability, if they were whatever, gypsies, Jews, fill in the blank, communists, the ones that were exterminationist and wanted to like murder everybody and everything in sight unless they were like blonde hair, blue-eyed, 6'5", chiseled jaw, six-pack abs. Everybody sort of got, yeah, those are the bad guys. Those are the bad guys, the ones who started like countless wars and tried to expand and take over everybody's country. They're the bad guys. And there was such a long period of like, that was accepted. Everybody knew, yeah, fascism is bad. Those people are bad. They believe in like eugenics, a rigid hierarchy system, power for the sake of power. Like they don't believe in egalitarianism. They don't believe in justice. It's every negative characteristic and trait you could think of is what they embraced. Authoritarianism to its core. And now, because of the internet, because of the radicalization brought about by probably degrading economic circumstances, lack of hope for a future, this amalgamation of different things, now you have a bunch of fucking assholes who are like, yeah, fascism, let's give that a shot again. So it's crazy to me that has somehow proliferated, that's somehow gone somewhere, because it's just, I don't know, it's so fucking stupid. When they last tried fascism, we had a fucking world war and global devastation and mass death and destruction. What about that is fucking is enjoyable? What about that is ideal? What about that is the sort of political system that you think we need? It's just so bizarre. And now they're out of the closet. That's the craziest part to me, is like, yeah, maybe a decade ago there was some tiny percentage of people that may have been fascists, but they were pretty much in the closet, and they had to like use certain tricks and language, and they stylistically had to try to get into the mainstream by like softening the hard edges off of their ideology. Now these motherfuckers are just like, I love Hitler, I'm a fascist. And like, what happened to, where did our fucking IQ points go in this country? Where'd they go? I mean, you could see Mehdi Hasan is struggling with how to deal with this, because he's like, I don't even need to say anything. You're fucking hanging yourself, dipshit. All right, but we're not done. Let's get to some more here. So this guy, somebody said about this guy, he took a break from tying a woman to railroad tracks to come debate. It's so true. Look at him. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? All right, let's go.
When children are shot in the head by Israeli snipers not responsible for that.
Look,
it's a simple question.
Here's the problem.
When Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in Gaza in the head, as eyewitness testimony and doctors' testimony proves, that's not the fault of the Israeli snipers.
This is the problem, because when you have
the problem is you won't answer the question. I'll ask you a third time. When Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in the head, is that not the fault of Israeli snipers?
Well, you gotta let me finish.
No, you gotta answer the question.
This gotta be the worst debater I've ever seen in my life, dog. Holy shit.
Fourth time.
Well,
when Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in the head, we're running out of time. I need to know what you think about innocent children. Because what you said was pretty outrageous. You said so-called innocent Palestinians. For the fifth time, when Palestinian children are shot in the head by Israeli snipers, is that not the fault of Israeli snipers?
What did those children do?
What did they do? He said, what did those children do? Bitch! What the fuck? Oh my God. We need re-education camps, bro. We might need re-education. I'm not so sure a gulag was a bad idea, come to think of it. This is making me understand a lot of things I previously did not understand. I never used to understand authoritarian left movements. I'd be like, why are you authoritarian? Just be like libertarian left. Listening to these motherfuckers, I'm like, oh, I see. They had to do something about you motherfuckers. You weren't going to get along. You weren't going to play nice. Well, if we let you do what you want to do, there'd be a lot of fucked up shit happening. We got to go a little further, don't we?
Did the children deserve to be shot in the head?
Because the problem is,
over there, millions of people are watching you say
they start brainwashing children. They start brainwashing children at a very young age.
So you support sniping children in Gaza?
Look,
do other people here support sniping children in Gaza? Is that a conservative position now?
What if they're wearing?
So I love this, because you have even some of the other fascists are like, I don't like that. As you all know, there's this big breakdown in the fascist movement. There are pro-Israel fascists and there are anti-Israel fascists, right? So in like the racial hierarchy, there's some far right-wingers and fascists who have Jews at like the top of the racial hierarchy. And then there's others that have Jews at the bottom of the racial hierarchy, like literal straight up Nazis. So oftentimes you see this difference where some fascists will cheerlead the killing of children in Gaza, and some fascists will use that as evidence of the inferiority of the Jews who are doing it, right? So there's that breakdown in the fascist movement, which is why you see disagreement between this guy and the crowd.
They weren't.
But what if they are?
They're not, though.
What if they are?
I have friends who went there. Doctors went to Gaza. American doctors. They came back as we were multiple children.
What if they're
hell-bent?
What if they're hell-bent on killing you and your family?
A 10-year-old child, an 8-year-old child, a 6-year-old child.
Because
this is
like
bad
you said,
for you.
Like you
You're
said,
sitting on
they're brainwashing
live television where millions of people are going to see your neighbors, your friends. You support the killing of children.
Millions of people don't know what's going on.
Even your fellow right-wingers are saying, don't go this far.
I don't know, man. I can't believe we've gotten to this point. Maybe I was naive for ever thinking that everybody could draw some clear, bright lines around certain issues. One of the things that's so like, duh, is, hey, don't kill children, right? Don't commit a genocide. Don't starve a population of over 1 million people. Like, these were things that I assume, no matter what your personal political ideology is, everybody would sort of be like, yeah, I'm with you on that. But no, now, especially witnessing what's happening in Gaza, seeing all the assholes who defend it, you look at it and you go, there is nothing that is a slam dunk. There is nothing that is a given. You can't assume the most basic shit about some other person and their politics, because people have opened the doors to all sorts of horrors, and they've done it right in front of our eyes, and you would be shocked how many people are A-okay with the most depraved shit you've ever heard. Look at this guy twisting himself into a pretzel to try to defend The sniping of children.
White genocide, sure, but don't advocate
millions of
killing
people
kids.
don't understand the brainwashing that is going on in Islamic Republic and in Palestine.
What about the brainwashing that's going on in Israel? What about that? What about all of the top political officials and military officials who say things on a regular basis like Palestinians are animals and there are no such thing as innocent Palestinians and we need to treat them like Amalek and even kill their babies? What about that? Nothing to say about that, right?
You're
This
obsessed
hatred.
with Iran so much that you're supporting the killing of Palestinian children who never harmed you or any other Israeli. That's insane.
Look.
And the fact that you support Trump's ethnic cleansing now doesn't surprise me.
I didn't say ethnic cleansing. I said cleansing of the land. Because we need to cleanse.
I didn't say ethnic cleansing. I said cleansing. Oh my, kill me. You fucking kill me, bro. All right, do I have more of this? Okay, I got one more. I think this one's like sort of a mashup. Here we go.
My family lineage is settlers from the 1500s. So
You don't look very Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites
not.
are Native Americans. What are you
Sorry.
talking about?
You're not.
Oh my god. Does this shit work on the 4chan like Groyper message board, bro? Is that where this works? Is that where you're getting shit like this? Actually, white people are Native American. Okay. Like, who does this work on? Who listens to that and goes, nailed it? What is wrong with these people? I can't. Where does Jubilee find these people? Where the fuck do you find these people? Did you go into Nick Fuentes' chat room and you said, hey, bunch of you assholes, come with me?
My family lineage is settlers from the 1500s. So
You don't look very Native American to me.
I am Native American. Whites
not.
are Native Americans. What are
Sorry.
you talking about?
You're not.
He says it indignant. Just because you put a little sass on it doesn't mean it's correct, jackass.
What are you talking about?
Look at his face.
You're a little bit more than a far-right Republican.
Hey, what can I say?
I think you could say, I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
I'm a fascist. I'm 26 and I've never been laid, so I want to kill people. Ugh, bro.
Listen to me. I am an immigrant. I'm speaking from personal experience.
Get the hell out.
I don't even like... I should get the hell out.
Yes.
Why?
I don't want you here.
My first...
Yeah, I'm going back on what I said earlier. I'm happy that they did this. I'm happy that they did this. Because all these, like, idiot fascist kids don't realize that, like, just their very existence is going to make fascism drop, like, significantly in popularity. Because they're going to look at you and go, oh, these are the losers who are fascists. These are the losers who are far right. I want to be anything but this. I'm a communist now. If communism gets me as far away from these people as possible, then viva la revolution, bitch. That's what's going to happen. Because, these are the most socially maladjusted incel freak weirdos I've ever seen in my life.
Is Donald Trump is pro-crime and pro-criminal.
Based.
Donald Trump is defying the Constitution.
True.
Immigrants, overall, are good for America.
True.
Donald Trump's plan for Gaza is ethnic cleansing.
Correct.
I'm Mehdi Hasan. I'm a journalist. I'm the editor of Zeteo. And today I'm surrounded by 20 far-right conservatives.
All right, so go watch the whole thing, y'all. Go watch the whole thing, but, man... Is it? I'll ask you guys, is it just me or are conservatives getting dumber as time has gone by? Like, when I was a kid, the stereotype of the conservative was like a mean old man who prefers rich people to poor people, and they'll, like, look after rich people's money. And they also sort of, like, believe in family values, and they believe in staying close to your own type shit. So it's sort of like a stodgy, stuck-up old man who... just wants to keep to themselves and be left alone and look after their family, and maybe they smoke cigars and drink whiskey, but like that was the idea of a conservative. Generally like small government, don't like big social programs to alleviate poverty, but like that's the gist of it. Now it's like when you're asked to describe the modern right, you go, oh, Hitler, right? Like and I'm joking, but I'm also not. And so, I don't know. In my lifetime, it's like conservatives had lost like 20 IQ points on average. And so, I actually think this was a good thing that they had this event, just like the Sam Cedar one was good, because, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to imagine anybody except the lead-poisoned walk out of this going, oh yeah, the fascists did great, I say. Like, no, they just discredited themselves for fucking over an hour straight, and I guess that's good for all of us. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.